My Lord, with regard to item number 12, which is fixed for hearing, I'm on behalf of my senior, Mr. Eflal Engliana, and I would like to mention this item with the consent of the other parties because of some personal difficulties.
You have the consent of the other side?
Yes, my
I'm
Lord.
there for the respondents.
Okay. When do you want it?
My Lord, if it can be listed on 6th of November.
It's again on Friday?
6th is of Wednesday, Your Lordship.
I'm sorry, November. Okay. As paid for on behalf of Mr. Eflal Engliana, learned counsel for the appellant and not objected to by the other side. Matter will be listed again on 6th of November 2024. Okay.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
My Lord, I seek indulgence in mentioning item number 11.
Yes.
My Lord, if this matter may be taken up next week, because last evening a dear uncle, he unfortunately passed away. So his funeral will be held today at 12 o'clock.
Okay. When do you want it?
Anytime next week.
Mr. Lalram Sang Ngaka, learned counsel for the applicant, stroke appellant, submits that he is in bereavement and therefore prays that the matter be listed again in the next week. Full stop. In view of above, let the matter be listed on 5th of November.
Most obliged, man.
5th of November 2024. All right.
For motion, item number 1.
My lord, this is a covered matter, my lord.
What is this matter?
These petitioners are ward superintendents at Falcon ZMC, my lord, who are now praying for increment, additional increment, which has been granted to many other staff nurses appointed by the state governments, my lord. So the petitioner number 1 has prior appointment to staff nurse on 2/4/2012, which was confirmed on 1/2/2016. The said confirmation was issued on 12/2/2016, and thereafter she, along with the rest of the petitioners, were appointed to the post of ward superintendent on 30 May 2018, my lord.
Okay, please come to page 11.
Yes, my
You
lord.
have made a chart.
Yes, my lord.
Why have you repeated this serial number 1 in 2 places?
My lord, that is not the exactly. That is number 1 is the Linda Lalchanpui petitioner number 1 has been appointed as staff nurse prior, my lord, to her appointment, to my appointment as the ward superintendent. So later on, after my services, I applied for the ward superintendent, which is higher in rank than the staff nurse. So I
Okay.
was again appointed.
Okay. Initially, you were appointed, the petition number 1 was appointed as staff nurse.
Yes, my lord.
Thereafter, as ward superintendent.
Yes, my lord.
Now, this increment will be considered from which date?
Praying for the date as my appointment as staff nurse, because I had already had my master's degree in nursing at the time of my staff nurse appointment as
Okay.
well.
11 petitioners here.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Where's the judgment which says it's covered?
It is at the operative portion is at page number 51, my lord.
Starting from which page?
Paragraph number 4, page number 51.
The beginning is at page 46.
Yes, my lord.
WPC 42.
Yes, my lord. Order dated 8/8/2024, my lord.
Operatives at page.
51, paragraph number 4.
Okay. Okay. Examination is to be done within which time?
3 months, my lord.
Okay. Ms. Lalun Louis, this appears to be a covered case. Can we dispose it up in similar lines?
Your Lordship? Maybe the matter may be fixed on the next week, Your Lordship.
Why? You have not read it?
Your Lordship, I'm appearing actually on behalf of Miss Carolyn. And
Okay. Anyway, it's okay. Your appearance is good enough. We'll dispose it off. We will get a chance to verify their qualifications, their date of appointments, and decide accordingly.
May it pleases your lordship? If similar matter may be, order may be passed with item number 2, my lord.
Let item 1 be passed, order be passed. Why are you in a hurry?
Yes, my
One
lord.
at a time. Ms. London Louis is a bit tensed.
Yes,
She's
I
not
can
sure
see.
what is to be done. But I'll tell you, there's no difficulty. The thing is that there is some provision here under the FR, which says that if you acquire a higher degree, they are BSc nursing. In fact, what you require is what? The
GNM.
qualification, GNM,
Yes, my lord.
to be a staff nurse or the, what do you call, ward superintendent. GNM is sufficient. The provision says that if you have a higher qualification like MSc nursing or BSc nursing, you are entitled to some increments immediately when you are appointed. So many cases have been disposed of in that lines. And these are the remaining, some of the nurses who have come. So we'll give liberty to the respondents to examine and verify their claim and then act accordingly. Ms. Valentina Laldinpui, Learned Counsel for the petitioners, and Ms. Lalnun Louis, Learned Government Advocate for the state respondents. Stop having regard to the nature of the case projected by the petitioners, and importantly, the fact that it appears to be a covered case, the writ petition is taken up for disposal at the motion stage itself, full stop. Next para. It is the case of the petitioners that they have been appointed as ward superintendent. Where?
At ZMC, my lord.
In
Zora
the
Medical Center.
Zora Medical Center,
Yes, my lord.
bracket ZMC. Stop. As for the petition number 1, she was initially appointed as a staff nurse under the said institution. And later on,
Zora Medical College, my lord. Sorry.
see, whatever you're saying, we're believing, so don't mislead us. Zora Medical College. As for the, what did I say? As for the petition number 1, she was initially appointed as staff nurse under the said college, but later on appointed as ward superintendent. Stop. The details of the appointment and qualification of the petitioners, which is provided under paragraph 2 of the writ petition in the form of a chart, may be abstracted hereunder. Page 11, A to A. Stop. The next para. The petitioners contend that the qualification required to become a ward superintendent then is general nursing and midwifery, bracket GNM, whereas they possess the qualification of MSc nursing, nursing will be within bracket.
My lord, if I may, for staff nurse is GNM, for ward superintendent it's BSc nursing, my lord.
Okay, please repeat what I said. Okay, that ward superintendent, you cancel ward superintendent, you write staff nurse is GNM, okay? And for ward superintendent, comma, BSc nursing. Stop. Since they all possess the qualification of MSc nursing at the time of their initial recruitment to their respective post, they are entitled to receive appropriate increment in terms of FR 27 bracket 10, an office memorandum dated 15/1/2010. Full stop. According to the petitioners, similarly situated persons had approached this court through WPC number 42 of 2024, open bracket, Lal Ming Sangi, I repeat, Lal Ming Sangi, Silo, and 52 others, versus State of Mizoram and 3 others, close bracket. And this court, by order dated 8/8/2024, had disposed of the writ petition with a direction to the respondent authorities to examine and verify the claim of the petitioners therein and to grant them the increments as entitled to them within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of the order. Full stop. Miss Valentina Laldinpui, learned counsel for the petitioners, submits that as the petitioners are also similarly situated, after that, you write as the instant petitioners are similarly situated, comma, a similar direction may be issued to the respondent authorities. Next para. Upon hearing the learned counsels and upon perusal of the materials available on record, comma, it only appears that the instant case is a covered case, and accordingly, the writ petition is disposed of with the direction to the respondent authorities to examine the claim of the petitioners in the light of FR 27 bracket 10 and the office memorandum dated 15/1/2010. And in the event it is found that they all have acquired the required degree, master degree, before their appointment in ZMC as a staff nurse or ward superintendent, comma, the benefit of the increments as laid down in the said provisions be granted to them. Stop. The entire exercise be completed within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this order. Next para, with the above observation and direction, the writ petition stands disposed of. The petitioners shall also submit a copy of the writ petition along with the annexures with the certified copy of this order to the which respondent, secretary or director?
Usually, my lord, we used to give to all the respondents.
How many respondents are there?
4. The dealing, however,
Okay.
is respondent number 3.
Okay. To the respondent number 3, who shall do the needful in terms of the direction passed here and above. Yes.
Oblige.
Item number 2.
What is the similarity or what is the difference in this case?
My lord, herein they are the staff nurse having BSc nursing, my lord. The respondent number 1 was appointed on 2/4/2012. Respondent number 2 was appointed on 10/12/2014. However, the confirmation date was issued on 4/10/2017. Order dated 4/10/2017. However, the confirmation date is 3/10/2017. Petitioners number 3 to 6 were appointed on 5/12/2017 and thereafter regularized on 10/8/2020.
It's okay.
Yes, my lord.
Similar order, okay? You send me along with your file. We'll do the needful. Just print out with the names.
Item number 3.
And one more thing, the names are different here. Chart is here, okay? Chart is under paragraph 2 only. This also I'll mark A to A, okay? It is at page 10 and 11. You have to abstract this. Now, in this case,
My lord, in this case, we are staff nurse who were were ward superintendent who were priorly appointed to the staff nurse from on 10/12/2014 and regularized on 4/10/2017. At the time of our appointment as staff nurse, my lord, we had BSc nursing, which was not required for our appointment. Thereafter, we were appointed again to the ward superintendent. However, at that time, we do not have the master degree. So as of our prayer is to pray for the additional increment for the services we have rendered during our staff nurse period, my lord.
there are just 2 petitioners. isn't
Yes,
it?
my lord.
This is also similar order. Okay. A to A is there. Page 2, same thing.
My lord, however, I would like to bring to your kind attention at page number 10, my lord.
What?
Table, my lord, for the petitioner 1 and 2 qualification, I have made a clerical mistake, which has to
Where?
be BSc nursing, my lord. I have wrongly written as MSc nursing.
Why?
Paragraph number, page number 10, sorry. Page number 10, table.
No, if it's, what is the qualification required for ward superintendent? BSc nursing.
Yes, BSc nursing.
They should be BSc nursing.
They should be BSc nursing. So I am only praying for the staff nurse, my lord, as it is at page number 9, table for the staff nurse.
This should read as BSc nursing.
Yes, my lord. So for that, we cannot avail the additional qualification for the ward superintendent, my lord. Only for the staff nurse.
So we'll only abstract this page 9.
Yes, my lord.
Page 9 only.
Yes, my lord.
But you are supposed to submit the writ petition. In that, you make necessary corrections when you're going to submit along with a certified copy of this order.
Yes, my lord.
This third case, na? Item number 3, abstract is only from page 9. A to A, page 9 only, okay?
Much obliged.
For orders, item number 9.
My lord, paper books have been prepared, so if this matter may be listed for hearing.
You have received the paper book.
Yes, my lord.
And what about the other side?
My lord, duly received.
Okay. Please write, parties are represented by their respective councils and they submit that the paper book has been duly received by them. Stop. Next para, in view of above, office to list the matter for hearing as per its own turn.
Deeply obliged.
Obeyed.
Item number 10.
My lord, this IA is regarding the leave of the court to submit additional documents, which are RTI, and the opposite parties, they are to file their written objections.
Lordship, in this matter, may we be given 1 week time for filing our written objection?
Okay, as paid for. 1 week further time is granted to the respondents to file objection to the IA. List again after 1 week.
For admission, item number 4.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
Now, this is a contempt petition, and wherein the Union of India had initially filed a writ petition, wherein they disputed the amount of rental compensation payable to me. The DC had assessed it at around 91 lakhs, and they paid us 70 lakhs, but disputed the remaining 20 lakhs. And that was finally disposed of with the direction to the Union of India to make the payment of the remaining amount. Now, my understanding, as per their affidavit, the amount has already been credited into the account of the DC, and the DC in turn, in their affidavit, said that it will be dispersed subject to verification of identity. And accordingly, on 2nd of September, after their affidavit, we submitted those necessary documents. Now, in the meantime, I was given this communication dated 15/10/2024. By the DC.
What is that?
Even I am a bit in a dilemma regarding the exact meaning of this communication, Your Lordship.
Sixteen of 13. What is that case?
That is the original WPC filed by the union,
The order passed, which has not been complied with according to
which
you,
has not been complied with.
which is at page
11 of my contempt petition.
16 of 13.
They've mentioned the WPC.
Request letter for recovery of original receipt of release of fund amounting to rupees was sent to DO, which was endorsed earlier.
With your lordship's permission,
Original receipt, yeah. How much have you received now?
I've received 70 lakhs 31,669.
Okay, what about this 10 lakhs 62,000?
This is something which I am also not understanding. If your lordship can kindly turn to page 11 of my contempt petition.
Yes.
That is the judgment and award. The relevant portion is at page 17. The amount is clearly mentioned, your lordship. I'll just read. But what can be seen from the records is that there was a lot of resistance and even opportunity was taken to delay the same as far as possible. The instant writ petition appears to be one of those tactics only. Further, the fact that the sum of rupees 70 so and so out of the total sum of rupees 91 lakhs so and so has been paid to the private respondents. So, deduction of 70 from this 91 amounts to 20 lakhs something. And that exact amount has already been credited into the account of the DC by the union. This is the communication. This 20 lakhs has already been credited. It's lying with the DC. I don't know why they're mentioning 10 lakhs and then delaying it. At the backside, the amount is written, Your Lordship.
If you deduct 70 and 91, this much is the amount.
Yes, Your Lordship. Which they have paid. All that the DC has to do is release. And there is another communication which I've sent on the 2nd of September, wherein I submitted the required documents.
What is the date? Okay, 29.
After I submitted that, I received this communication, this 15th October.
Who is appearing for DC?
Appearing today on behalf of Miss Carolyn. Your Lordship, on behalf of Miss Carolyn, I'll be appearing today, Your Lordship.
Where is she?
She has a medical emergency that she has to attend to.
What do you have to say?
Your Lordship, as per the show cause reply,
Do one thing. You give a photocopies of this.
I will do that.
You get instructions by next week.
yes, Your Lordship.
Please write down. Mr. Lal Fakoma, learned counsel for the petitioners, submits that the balance amount of compensation to be received by the petitioners is rupees 20,70,732. In terms of the order dated 10/2/2023, passed by this court in WPC number 16 of 2013. Stop. The same has also been deposited with the Deputy Commissioner. As can be seen from the communication dated 21/6/2024, written to the learned CJC, Ms. Dharam Sangpui, by the Defense Estate Officer, Guwahati Circle, Guwahati. Mr. Vilas, VILAS, Vilas H. Power, comma, IDES. Stop. Next panel. The learned counsel, however, submits that despite having submitted all the documents that is required for release of the aforesaid amount on 2/9/2024, the amount has not been released. by the Deputy Commissioner ISO. For the reasons cited in the communication dated 15/10/2024. Stop. The same is abstracted here under. This letter, okay? We abstracted. Next para, in view of above, Ms. Lelnun Louis, learned government advocate, who appears on behalf of Ms. Caroline Kelum-Oipui, the learned government advocate, who is said to be representing the Deputy Commissioner ISO, shall obtain instructions by the next date. List the matter again on.
Your Lordship, on any day in the next week?
5th of December. Sorry, not December, November. No, 5th. Sorry. 7th, is it 7th a holiday or not?
It's
Your-
blue, so it's nice. Yeah,
It's restricted.
restricted.
On 7th of November, 2024. This letter you have to abstract, okay? It's a green flag.
Item number 5.
Obliged.
Yes.
My lord, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Caesar Ramtana, learned counsel for the respondent number 2. And my lord, I would like to make a submission that Mrs. Renu Sharma, who has been taken charge as the respondent number 2, since she has been transferred, so due to that matter.
She's retired, not transferred.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my lord. So, because of that reason, Mr. Vandal Moya, Secretary Home Department, has to be implemented as a respondent number
No, you are appearing for which respondent?
number 2, respondent number 2.
Number 2 is, he's already there. Ijla Lengmoya, Secretary, Home Department.
Yeah, so because of that, Mrs. Renu Sharma has taken charge.
She is retired. How will she take
No,
charge now?
no, my lord, if I may. Respondent number 2, after being transferred, the post was taken over by Mrs. Renu Sharma, my
Sharma.
lord. So now that she has retired, new implement has to be made again. She took over 2 charges as the chief secretary as well, my lord.
Chief Secretary as well as Home
Home Department.
Yes,
Home
my lord.
Secretary.
Yes, my lord. For a short while.
As per order dated 25.
So who has to be implemented now?
Mr. Vandal Moya, Secretary Home Department.
Vanlal Moya.
Yes, my lord.
Who is Vanlal Moya?
He's the Secretary of Home Department. That's the instruction I received from my senior, Mr. Caesar Ramtana.
No, Zoram Sana appears for which party?
Respondent number 2, my lord.
2.
Yes, my lord.
2 is Ijla Lengmoya.
So after that, as per order dated 25/7/2024, Mrs. Renu Sharma has taken charge for the respondent number 2 as well. And since she has retired, Mr. Vanal Moya, the newly incumbent Home Department Secretary, has to be implemented as the respondent number 2.
You have implemented some respondent number 9. Who is he?
Yes, Mrs. Renu Sharma, my lord.
Okay. So you're supposed to file an application then.
Yes, my lord.
Who's the respondent to comply with the court's order? Home Secretary.
Yes, my lord.
As prayed for by Ms. Valentina Lalvin Pui, learned counsel for the petitioners. Matter stands adjourned to enable her to file an application for implement of the new incumbent holding the post of Home Secretary.
My lord, the respondent number 8, Revenue Director, has also been transferred. And the new incumbent, Viral Duzwala.
So every second day somebody will be transferred, somebody will retire. Then how do we proceed with the matter then? What is the order to be complied with? Let us see. Survey and acquire.
Yes, my lord. It is at,
Where's the land?
at Lunglei, my lord. The police headquarters at Lunglei.
So you get the updates and file the application
Yes, my lord.
required. List again after. When can you file?
Next week, my lord. Today's Friday.
Matter be listed again after a week? Yes.
Item number 6.
Yes, what is this matter?
Your Lordship, for the petitioner. So, Your Lordship, it's about the impugn logadalata word, which is challenged by us, the petitioner, since it's based on a very biased manner. So, at this stage, Your Lordship, respondent number 5 have filed an affidavit in opposition, which we do not intend to reply, as we are on the same page somehow. So, since prior to today's
You will not
hearing-
file reply.
for affidavit, reply to affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 5. I'm not,
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You will not be filing any reply.
yes, Your Lordship.
So we list it for admission next week then. Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner will not be filing a rejoinder affidavit. After all, stop in view of above, list the matter for admission. Hearing in the next week.
Item number 7.
May I please, Your Lordship? I'm appearing for the respondent number 7 to 24. If I may be granted 2 weeks' time to file my affidavit in opposition.
What is this matter?
This
The-
is promotion of Havildars to Sub-Inspector of Police.
You are the private respondent.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Yes, my lord, we have filed our affidavit in opposition on 18/9.
Okay. So who else is remaining? You cover all the private respondents.
Yes, my lord. All the private respondents.
Okay. Please write. Parties are represented by the respective counsels. We'll stop. The state respondents have filed their counter affidavit, but not the private respondents. Stop. Mr. Silal Fagzola, learned counsel for the private respondents, prays for and is granted 2 weeks' time to file counter affidavit. List again after 2 weeks.
Obliged, madam.
Oblige.
Item number 8.
My lord, we have received affidavit in opposition from the respondent, so we need 2 weeks time to reply to submit reply affidavit.
Okay. Mr. J. Malsomsola Vansong, learned counsel for the petitioners, submits that he may be granted 2 weeks' time to file a rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondents. Prayers allowed. List the matter again after 2 weeks. Stop. Mr. Silal Fagzola, learned counsel, appears for respondent numbers 1 and 2.
Obliged.